Hi, good morning. Let's talk about protein today. Everyone wants to know where my family gets protein from. And here's a little bit of information. So, the animals that we think are big and mighty, like elephants and, ox and, cows, they eat plants. And in those plants is where they get their protein. And then when those animals digest it and it goes through their system and we kill them and then we decide to eat them, that plant protein that is in the animals is now in our bodies. It's just recycled. It's not from the original source. So to say that meat provides protein might be a true statement, but it's not the protein that is meant for humans. Now, I think it's funny that people bring up protein because they're thinking about, what vegans are not eating, but they're not thinking about what they're not eating. In fact, protein's not an issue. Most vegans have, they're fine. And in fact, sometimes their protein levels are even higher than carnivores. And that's because you can find protein in nuts. Quinoa has great amount of protein. Broccoli has protein. Pumpkin seeds, they're like the top of the line. Raw pumpkin seeds for protein. But here's the thing. The same people that are asking us, what about our protein, are usually lacking fiber. The standard American diet lacks fiber, and that's one of the reasons why we have so many of the issues and that we have. And so, you have all these fiber supplements, fiber. Well, a vegan diet is loaded with fiber. And so I thought I would make that point. But it isn't to say that vegans don't have to worry. We don't get the vitamin B12 from the animals. And in fact, I'll have you know that vitamin B12 isn't even a vitamin. It's actually a hormone. And it's not even made in animals. It's just passed on through animals. And so people who garden and eat their vegetables and their fruits right off the vine, that's a great source of B12. But vegans tend to either take a supplement or this special powder called nutritional yeast. That is loaded with B12 as well. And so, as long as people incorporate these and consider this in their diet, they'll be fine. But it's also not an emergency. It's not like, oh my goodness, okay, I've been 5 weeks vegan now and I'm not getting any B12. Well, I have plucked some of my own tomatoes and ate them from outside, but of course that's not going to be enough. B12 stores in our body, and it's good there, 6 months to possibly 2 years, but I'm not a nutritionist, at least not at this point. And you have to talk to your own doctor, and you have to monitor yourself. Where's your energy levels? How are you feeling? Now, anemia and low iron come up for the vegan diet, which, as long as you're getting a well-rounded, diet, well-rounded meals, variations, you're gonna be fine. There's tons of iron in a lot of the leafy greens that we eat, and calcium too. So that's another one people bring up. Hey, if you're not going to eat dairy, how are you going to get your calcium? Well, it's not that hard. Popeye the Sailor Man, he was loaded with calcium in all his spinach. I have to tell you, I wasn't thrilled about spinach. Never liked spinach. But I find that, and avocados too for that matter. But I find if I put the avocados and the spinach in my smoothies with banana, and anything else for that matter, you can't taste it. And it's so good for you. And so I just want everyone to know that vegans don't lack protein. Vegans feel great. We've got the energy. We've got all the nutrients that we need. And you don't have to kill anything to survive. You don't have to kill animals to live and to live your healthiest. Thank you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Hit the little notification button if you can. And stay tuned. I am totally loving the questions that my friends and family are reaching out to me with. And if you have anything that you want to talk to me about, bring it up. Let's discuss. Don't forget to research everything you eat and make good choices. Thank you.